Welcome to the Daily Influence, where our mission is to deliver a daily dose of positive influence that can uplift you personally or be shared within your sphere of influence. While not every episode may directly apply to your unique circumstances, we strive to provide insights and inspiration relevant to most people's daily, weekly, and monthly lives. Whether you are tuning in during the morning, noon, or night, the Daily Influence is here for you. Listen, share, and embrace the power of influence in your life. Hey everybody, Brian Smith here with the Iron Team series and the Daily Influence. And today we're going to tackle culture and its importance to profit. And there's been a lot of debate, ongoing debate about culture and is it really worth the effort to pay attention to our culture and how much money should we spend on managing our culture and understanding our culture, and is it just all fluff and rainbows and butterflies, which a lot of people still feel that way. What I think is lost is that we've evolved in business, we've evolved as humans to be almost more sensitive. Can look at the way we communicate, how much we communicate, how misunderstood we can be because of the way we can communicate. And it drives culture. And if it's distracting, and if the areas of influence we find ourselves distract us and don't allow us to be our best selves, then they will clearly have an impact on the profit. And I'm not talking just money profit. It's intellectual profit. It's individual self-esteem profit. Profit can be a gain in a lot of things, in our opinion. It's why we like to talk about improvement over change, evolution instead of change. We're evolving from one aspect of business to another, and embedded in that evolution is improvement. It's possible to evolve and evolve in the wrong direction, especially if we have a culture, an area of influence, which is our culture, that is negative, that doesn't support best self individually, best for the organization, best for the groups of teams, the individuals that are together working as one. If we don't allow them to be their best, then we are degrading the culture of not just that group of people, but the whole of us. And this is why culture is so important to profit. Lifting up each individual, allowing them to be their best self, will create teams that are their best individual selves, which will create companies that are their best individual selves. And when we do this, our partners, our vendors, our customers, those that we interact with outside of our immediate area of influence, where we're trying to persuade people to buy our products and services, when we share with them and exhibit in a consistent way this ongoing positive culture, people want to do business with companies like that. People want to do business with individuals like that. Over my 28 years in continuous strategic, tactical, and cultural improvement as an advisor and a coach, I've seen this over and over and over again. You might say that an individual person can hold up a bad culture. And yes, for a while, they may be able to. As that person interacts in their specific area of influence and influence those individuals, and those individuals could be big companies. They could be smaller companies. They could be groups of people within a company. As that interaction is positive, but not supported by consistent positive culture behind them, they'll get lost. And this is where we see turnover. This is where we see degradation of high-performing individuals falling back into bad habits, saying, well, if nobody else cares, why should I care? And we take away the profit of that individual growing and being able to continue with their excellent service, their excellent tactics, their excellent strategy, their excellent customer service, and we turn them into good or less. They just fall into that rut. The ones that don't leave, and they go on to either repeat that experience somewhere else in an organization that lacks the supporting culture for them, or they pull through and turn into a leader and pull the rest of that organization forward, which we're going to talk about in another day. But the point here is that culture is important. Each individual person in an organization, the culture they bring and the ability of them to engage and help improve culture, when it grows and expands and becomes consistent, and that consistency is positive and responsible individual influence, we will have a culture of success. We'll have a culture of superior success, as my friend Rusty Komori would write in his book, Superior. We'll have a culture that drives profit, not only dollar profit, but intellectual profit, improvement profit, relationship profit, profit from all angles, which makes companies superior and great. So don't dismiss culture. Not telling you to only focus on culture, but measure your culture. Look for the gaps. Look for the places where there's negativity, there's drama, there's stagnation, there's argument. People are in a rut. Or you're seeing losses of people, losses of customers, losses of vendors. The root cause almost always includes some form of culture, either one person or one whole department or one whole division, but there's always culture involved. Find it, get to the root cause, and try to improve it. I look forward to talking to you again the next few days. We have some great topics coming up. And if you are just sitting there wondering, wow, I wonder if we have a topic about what you're facing. It could be about listening. It could be about balance. It could be about understanding assessments or understanding different things in your specific area of influence. Go back through our 190 different episodes. Quickly just scan the titles. I am sure we might have touched on the issues that you're facing. And if we haven't, send us a note. Send it right to me, Brian, at iabusinessadvisors.com, or Greg, Gregg, at iabusinessadvisors.com, and ask us to talk about a specific issue. Ask us to have a guest. Greg has been having guests lately that are coming in and adding a whole new perspective, a whole new positive, responsible influence to the work we do here at the Iron Team series and the Daily Influence. I look forward to talking to you again soon.